Hello peeps, I know it's been a while, but yeah, here I am. Reason I'm doing this little video is I had a bit of weirdness with my Astra recently and couldn't figure it out until a revelation. But anyway, basically, I was going along the other day and I wasn't getting any heat out of the fan, out of the vents. That's a bit strange. So I connected up my launch code reader. Now, that gave me a code for I can't tell you what it said, but it was basically the temperature sensor. And the fan was going to clappers. Literally, it was going to clappers. And according to the temperature, the engine temperature on the little handheld, it was 33 degrees. The engine, but I've been driving around for about 4 hours, so you know that ain't right. So, along with that, there was a few other little issues. My every so often my side lights would go off, turn off the lights, turn them back on, they'll come back on again, and what have you. And I was like, okay, a bit weird. So I dug out my Opcom because I had some issues with that, so I've managed to sort that, and I put it on, and I had errors for side lights, which you would expect because they're going off. I had error for the temperature sensor. I also had an error for the fan free relay. Basically, the fan was going that much, it blew the fuse for the relay. So that was impressive. I was also getting communication issues with the engine ECU, the ICS, and a few other modules. And I was like scratching my head. Oh, what's going on here then? And I went to see my mechanic mate, and he's like, let's put it on my scanner. Now he's got one of these all singing and dancing launch scanners. It's about 400 or 500 quid or whatever. You put it on there, and we did a code scan, and about 5 or 6, maybe 7 modules all mentioned side lights, as in the side light issue, which I thought was a bit strange, because why would I think one of them was the display, the infotainment display mentioned it, the is it SRS system module mentioned it, both the rear and underhood electrical sensors mentioned it. I think the engine ECU even mentioned it. So I was like, that's a bit weird. So yeah, cleared the codes. They didn't come back straight away. So okay, maybe they're old and it's just I haven't cleared it for a while. So today I was driving along, and again I was thinking my feet are a bit cold. Why are my feet cold? So I switched the vents to come on, you know, the centre vents. It was cold. Again, I've been driving around for about 2 hours. So I was like, okay. On a hunch, I went to my mechanic friend, did an Opcom read before, and it came up with all the same stuff, you know, the ECU communication, blah 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 blah. Nothing mentioned about the side lights and other modules, just I think it mentions it on the REC underhood electrical sensor, sorry. So okay, but then it mentioned temperature sensor out of range or something. Well, I did replace the temperature sensor, so I was like, a bit weird. So anyway, going back to, I went to my mate, and I was like, I said to him, I'm going to go on a hunch here, and I got 2 side lights bulbs, 501s, put them in, cleared the codes, Started the car, waited 5 minutes, stopped it, reread the codes. Every single code had gone. Every single one. None of the communication issues, nothing. All because I changed the side light bulbs. Now, I didn't realise at the time because I bought a pack of bulbs for the whole front of the car. But they were LEDs. I can't get it to focus, can we? Anyway, they're LEDs. And I put these in probably over a year ago now. They were fine. And I presume that one of the resistors on them has gone. And that's sending interference through the CAN network that is causing all the others to not be able to communicate and causing all these issues. So, if you have weird issues like that, like the side lights going off, sometimes it'll be one, sometimes it'll be both. But they'll go off, you turn off the lights, turn them back on, they'll come back on. Check your bulbs. Or change your bulbs. Because you don't want it to cause the kind of issues that I was expecting. Because it was causing, as I say, not overheating, underheating issues. Because the fan was going so fast, the car was not being able to get to temperature. So yeah. Also, another code I had was fuel trim. Now, at first I put that down to me not securing one of the air hoses properly when I replaced the temperature sensor. But then I redid it. With the help of my mate, we redid it. The engine run rough before, and it was fine after. But then the code came back, again, along with all the others. That code's gone. So, I'm a bit confused as to why or how a bulb with a dodgy resistors could cause a trim problem. All I can think of is, again, it's affected the CAN network. So yeah, bit of a weird one that, but figured it out, got it sorted. Yes, I now have ugly yellow side lights and ice white main lights, but hey ho. I will be getting ice white side lights that are normal, not LED, because I'm not going to bother with that rubbish again. Because I know you get issues with them, they need to have a resistor, and if the resistors go bad, then you end up with all these problems. So yeah. Now I'll say bye for now, and I will catch up with you later.